everybody, how have you been? I know some of you come over here to see me for all my unboxings of Stitch Fix, or you may come over here to see me for Beautylish once a year when I do my big Beautylish Lucky Bag reveal. This year I got a lot of people who looked at that video. Holy cow, it was like almost 2,000 views, excuse me. I think. It might be closer to 1.7. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But like, wow, and a lot of comments. You guys, awesome. I really like enjoyed that. I'm definitely putting together a makeup video soon. It's on MOB Beauty, so be on the lookout for that. So anyways, guys, thanks for being super supportive of my channel. I'm excited to be doing more videos now. I'm really enjoying this. In February, every February, Universal Standard, this is a company that sells size inclusive sizing clothing for women from 00 to size 40. I'm at the size 10, 8 to 10 range, so I'm on the lower end of their scale, and I actually am interested more in their products. I actually did one of these things that I'm about to unbox 2 years ago. In the end, I decided not to film myself. I just tried out the clothes. I got a mystery box of clothing in the size 2 extra small, which is a size 6 to 8, which is technically my top size. And the clothing looked okay on me. 2 of the pieces weren't the best quote unquote fit, although if they fit, they weren't the best fit for me style wise. So I ended up only keeping one of the pieces, and the other 2 are not in my closet anymore, but that's okay. I gave it away to charity. I think the piece that I ended up keeping was about the same retail price as the box itself, or a little bit more, so I mean I still got a deal. This year I skipped last year. I was kind of in a funk last February, so I didn't do anything exciting. I was just kind of feeling blue and blech. Everything was just really hard. But February 2022, I'm like, hey, look at this. I want to try this again. So here I have the Universal Standard box. I actually got 2 mystery bags, whatever. And one is in the mystery bag itself. I think it was $85. I'll put the price that I paid for that one. And then I went ahead and splurged on the Luxe bag or box. That one was a lot steeper. It was like $250, but they say up to $600 value on the mystery one, and it could be up to $850 on the Luxe one. So we'll see what I end up with. I did also get the Smart Traveler one and the mini mystery one, in addition to these 2, because they didn't limit how many bags you could get, and both of those were fairly inexpensive, especially the mini mystery one. It came out like on the last day they had them, and it was like $45. It was so inexpensive. I'll do those another time because they haven't even shipped yet. So we'll just go ahead and do this today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out the pieces. I'm not quite sure which ones will come with which. I don't know if they've separated them out into 2 separate bundles, or if they have gone ahead and just put them all together. I think I'll be able to tell which ones are the Luxe pieces. Because the mystery box has a value up to $600, there's possibility of getting Luxe pieces in that one as well. So I'll just kind of have to figure it out and maybe do some math. And then if I figure it out when I do the try-ons, I'll tell you what I think they were part of. Okay, so here we go. I'm excited. I don't know. I definitely, for my bottoms, put the size extra small, because I didn't want it to be too loose. The only quibble I have with Universal Standard is that when they jump from a 2X small to an X small, the hip size goes from something like 41 or 42 inches up to, gosh, something much bigger than that. And it's like, or the way I looked at it, when I'm looking at the garment measurements for pieces, they go from 2 extra small, and the hip measurement's like a 43 or 44, which is actually closer to my actual hip size, to something like a 49 inch when it goes to the extra small, and that's like a 6 inch variation. So and they don't necessarily do that with all the other size variations. So I kind of wish there was something in between a 2X and an extra small, because I feel like their size difference in between the 2 is quite substantial. So we'll see how they work. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, so, it looks like they've all come together, and it looks like I do have a coat in here, so that's kind of cool, actually. I see the coat in there. So, they have say hello to your mystery box. This is that special moment. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, this is that special moment. Get ready to reveal your new favorite styles and make some room in your closet for this 3-piece mini collection. So I have 3 pieces in the luxe and I have it in the mystery box. Scratch off to reveal surprise savings for your next order with Universal Standard. Let's see what they gave me. It says you blah blah blah. I don't know. 10%. Okay, that's fine. If I decide to use it, I will. Okay. Oh, and I think I got a free T-Rex in here as well. All right, this first piece is right here in the bag, okay? And it is the Universal Standard Mora Pocket Ponte Pants, size extra small. This, I mean, I'm sure these will be very useful. I love black everyday pants. They're very substantial. They feel very substantial. So I'll pull them out and show them. And I'll keep the bag so I know what was what. I have the box on my belt, my lap. Ooh, these are 100% my style. Oh yes, these are great. I like, they just keep getting longer. Okay, so there's an ankle zip here at the bottom. Hope you can see that. I don't know if you can. Oh, I hope you can. I think you can. And then there's this little stretchy waist, and they're stretchy throughout. Yeah, I think these all fit me just fine. I'm really excited. One way I can tell if something's going to fit me, and I don't know if you guys know this, but you can measure your crotch length. And I do this because I sew. I will take a pair of pants, find the seam that connects the front and the back crotch, and I will pull it up. And I know what my crotch curves looks like when it's a high-waisted crotch curve or a mid-rise crotch curve. This here is the crotch curve, okay? It's actually, this is looking like it's going to fit me quite well. So I'm excited. So if you ever get a chance or you know a seamstress, maybe they can show you what your crotch curve looks like and then show you, like, in your own clothing how you can do it. So if you find a pair of pants that you know fits you well, you can do it and then try, like, sometimes I'll go into a store, look at a size, and then I'll pull the crotch curve out and I'll see if it looks like something that would work on me. And no kidding, 9 times out of 10 I'm right. So, you know, these are gonna be great. I'm so excited for this. I don't know which box it belongs to, but this is, I'm genuinely happy about these. So let's hope the try-on goes as successfully as I'm feeling right at the moment. Next I have some sort of sweater thing, and it says, it is a sweater tunic, gray melange, size 2X. I'm not sure about this color, but it looks like it might have enough blue in it to work for me. We'll see if the design looks good. It's a beautiful, it looks like it's a beautiful feel. I think it's going to feel nice. But at worst, if worst comes to worst, you can either give it away to charity or I can give it away to like one of my family members. My sister-in-law and my stepmother actually wear the same size I do. So I think that even if it doesn't work for me, they would probably enjoy something from here. Okay, all right, so yes, it's definitely a tunic. I'm gonna let you take a closer look at the color. It's a very soft fabric. It's got a turtleneck. So this is definitely not more for winter. It has kind of a funky front. It splits open right here. And like, that is really unique. I don't know how that would look on me. Let me just kind of assess it. It's like a sweater dress. It's got a cocoon shape, which would work for me as long as I'm wearing tights or leggings that have like control top. This is cool. I will have to try it and see how it looks together. All right, next I have, let me see, so this is forever. Now see, I'm a print girl. I love prints. Clearly, I'm wearing a Stitch Fix dress with a print. I have a t-shirt here and it has a printed something on it. It's super pretty, totally my style. In fact, I have a pair of pants that's gonna look amazing with this. This is called the T-Rex print, called Print B, size extra small. So it's going to be a little bit looser than the T-Rex I purchased, or that they gave me for free or something. Ooh, it's so soft too. Oh, this is so pretty and precious. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's like a little like lotus with like a beautiful woman on it. That is too cool. Oh, yes. This is totally my style. They didn't even know that. They know nothing about me. I'm pretty sure Universal Standard's not like, oh, let's go find that random girl and see what her style is. So, okay. So far, huge fan of the t-shirt. Huge fan of the pants. The tunic is cool and it will push me out of my edge. Out of my comfort zone. So we'll see how they are. Alright, so 3 for 3. Doing okay. Next I have a Diane satin bias skirt, black extra small. So, true story. I lived in the 90s and I was very thin in the 90s and I would wear bias skirts. Bias skirts are tough with my hips because of them being substantially, like there's just like a lot of bumps and curves. If they can actually successfully get me into a bias skirt because they've properly made it for someone with curves, I'll be in good shape. This is a really pretty skirt. The thing with bias is it's made, the reason it's called that, and most of you, I don't know if all of you know this or not, but the fabric itself is placed on the bias when it's cut, so it has a natural stretch to it as you're putting it on because of the way the bias is where the stretchiest part of the fabric is. And so when you receive it, or when you do something with it, you actually have to be very careful when you're sewing it, because it can stretch out and then not recover. But once it's in its place, it's pretty easy. I mean, actually, the hips look like they're substantial enough. The waistband looks fine and it's stretchy. It's a little bit bigger than my waist itself, but I can wear it lower and it would be like a midi length. This may work. And it might look really cute with this T-Rex shirt, so we'll see. This one I'm on the fence about because I don't know how it's going to look. So I'll have to just give it a try. That's why you buy these things and give everything a new try. So this is the Diane satin bias skirt. Okay. So I've got the T-Rex is here in the middle, above the coat. This next thing is a balloon sleeve blouse. Gorgeous color. It says navy, but it actually looks kind of like one of those really pretty Mediterranean blue colors. This is nice. I have no idea. Again, it says extra small. I may have bought the luxe one with the extra small. No, you know what? I think I bought the mystery box in extra small. So anything that says 2X would be actually from the luxe box. So I will have to go back and look at the sizing and see. Okay, that actually will help me out because I bought, because the luxe box gave me an opportunity, I think, to put in my sizes. Maybe, I don't remember. This is interesting. The colors. Really, really pretty. I love this color. And I don't have a ton of solids in my closet. And you know, it's nice because it is so it'll be oversized on me for sure because it's actually meant for someone who's bigger than I am. But that slouchy look might look really pretty with like a pair of leggings or joggers. So it's this, again, I'm pleased. This is nice. So here's that T-Rex in bone white and illusion. So it's like a light purple color. And I don't typically wear light purple, but I think the combo of it's like got enough glue in it, I think it'll work. And these are great just layering pieces to have. So I'll put up. By the way, my son's name is Rex, so every time I say T-Rex, just reminds me of my kid. So I'll be like, I'm wearing a T-Rex shirt today, Rex. And this one is actually sized from my proper top size, so this is a 2X small. And yeah, this will fit very nicely. It'll be great for summer. And one more thing, and this is the big item, so it's definitely 100% part of the luxe box. I know that. Okay, so it's a camel. It looks like a camel coat. And I think I remember looking online and saying, if I got that, I'd be pretty happy. It's a 2X small. It says new tailored coat, iced coffee. So new tailored coat. I like the camel. It's a nice neutral. I am only concerned a little tiny bit that the hips will be too small on me, but maybe it's a little bit oversized, I can hope. And then that way the hips will fit just fine. So we'll find out. Absolutely beautiful coat, girl. Oh my goodness. A lot of plastic wrapping. I'm so sorry. If that bothers you, I apologize. When people do it on their videos, I don't even notice. I mean, it's probably something I should notice, but I don't. This is a nice fabric. It's really nicely tailored. So it has this beautiful lapel. Okay, very wide. It's a nice, cool look, a new cool look. And it's got looks like a single button closure, so that actually might work for my hips. And then multiple pockets. And they're also shut at the moment. These two. This one might. No, they're all workable pockets. It is a double-breasted single closure. This actually may work very well for me then. There are no interior pockets, it looks like. That's okay because you have multiple pockets on the front. This says it is made from wool, poly, and the lining is also poly. Oh, this is very beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to try it on because I just feel like I want to try something on. And I'm wearing a dress, I think, which would suit this. Okay, so, wait. I'm not going to do both. I'll just do the single closure there. Let's see. It is a touch tight through my hips, but I'll show you more in the actual try-on. But it is not. It's not too tight, and I think it's nice. It's, I think it looks nice with my frame, and you know, if it ever does feel like it's getting too tight, I can also. Wearing it open, I think, looks really nice too. Of course, you can't see this. It's like I'm standing up and you only see part of it. But I think this collar especially suits me because I'm smaller shouldered. Okay, so I am very excited by this particular set of items. I cannot wait to try them on and share them with you. As you know, I do mainly unboxings for Stitch Fix. But I love doing any sort of clothing unboxings and makeup stuff. So you'll see the try-ons next, and then I will make sure that with all of the items that while I've been progressing through them, you've seen the price and the name of it below, so you can get an idea of what I ended up receiving. And then at the very end, I'll tell you how much overall each one was. And then I'll surmise how much value I ended up with. So, all right. I hope you all are doing well, and we'll have the try-ons next. All right. Hello, all. Nice to talk to you in this outfit. I figured out which ones were actually part of the elevated luxury and which ones were part of the mystery bag. So the elevated luxury, I went ahead and ordered size 2 extra small for the tops, and I ordered size extra small for the pants. And then for the just mystery box, I ordered the extra small. So this here is apparently a exclusive for the elevated luxury box, and I found this out, and I'll put a link below. In an Instagram post made by Universal Standard themselves, they said that this is a exclusive limited edition piece only in the elevated luxury boxes, and but it's only, I think, random. You may not actually get this piece in your elevated luxury box. So this is called a sweater tunic. It is gray melange, size 2 extra small, and it is quite a tunic. I mean, it could be a dress at this point if it just would, be closed completely in the front. I would not call it a tunic, but rather a dress. And then the pants are the Moro Pocket Ponte pants. and this is black, size extra small. I actually really like both pieces. What's a little bit weird is that I'm not normally, like, this is not my style at all. In fact, most people who watch this will be like, this is definitely not your style. But what I like is that it's pushing me out of my comfort zone. This is actually a very comfortable outfit. I feel like this would be great for traveling, teaching, a number of things in my life. I could wear this too. So I'll come in a little bit closer so you can see the details. I do think that in the future I'm actually going to go ahead and wear not a blue camisole underneath, but rather a black one. And I think the Ponte pants actually look pretty good with them. So the styling on the Instagram post has the woman, like, it was tucked back a little bit and she was going like this. And I thought that was kind of cool looking. I don't know if I would necessarily do it. She's able to have it looser through this portion because she's not as hippie as I am. And it's okay. I don't mind how it looks. I think it actually looks pretty decent considering my hips are much larger than my upper body. But I think because it's just a wider look, it doesn't look super off balance. It's maybe not the style for everybody, but I do know that the people who are on the Instagram post were saying, oh, so I have to buy a mystery box to get this and take my chances. Why don't you sell it on your site? Anyhow, so here is the tunic from the side. And here's from the back. I'll come and show you the details up close. I'll do the Moro pants with the next outfit because I'll be wearing the T-Rex with it, so you can see it there. So if you can take a look, it's got like this really cute, this is really cute. This, I like it definitely from here up. And I normally don't like gray, but I think this gray has just a little bit more like either warmth or maybe a little bit more of those blues that look pretty good with my skin tone. So I don't dislike it. I actually feel kind of arty looking and hip, like I belong in New York City at one of those galleries. This is the part that's very interesting. So it splits right here. This is exactly where my belly button is, so it's at my natural waistline. I sort of wonder how this would look belted, and I might have to try that with like a big black belt. That might be kind of cool. It splits all the way down to the hemline, and the hemline itself is ribbed. It's very unique. And here, it's ribbed here as well. I also have this thought, what if I turned it around and had the split in the back instead of in the front? I'm not going to do it for this video, but I might have to try that and see how I like it. In general, I'm really digging this outfit. So even though it's definitely not my style, not normally me, I think I like this particular combination just because it is something unique and unusual, but without being kind of over the top about it. Hey, so here I am. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this tee first, and then I'll go into the pocket pants. I figured out that this tee is actually part of like the Surprise Me mystery box. And the reason I know that is because there are 4 items down here, and next to them it says final sale. They also have the listing of extra small, which is what I definitely put down for the Surprise Me box because I definitely don't want anything too small. On the top 3 are the ones from the Elevated Luxury box. So the Moro Pocket Ponte pants are from the Elevated Luxury, along with that beautiful coat and the sweater tunic. So this is pretty little flower, very pretty, with a little lady inside of it. She looks gorgeous, all the curves. She's celebrating the way like I like to now that I've kind of come to my own and said I don't mind my curves. It took me a while to get there, which is why I'm glad like brands like this exist, because they really do celebrate us for who we are individually. So these are the Moro pocket pants. They are really awesome. I am so stoked I received these. They fit me like a glove. They are literally the exact right size for me. The extra small, I think if you are an actual 12, like on the higher end, you may actually want to go up to a size small, because these fit me, but they're like verging on like, oh gosh, well, you know, they're not too tight. They're actually perfect. But if I gained a little bit of weight, I wouldn't feel as comfortable. They have pockets. They're lined very nicely. A really nice stretchy elastic waistband. Down on the bottom, they have a really cool zip detail that works. And then, so I'm going to pull up this shirt so you can see the pants from the front and from the side, and then from the back. These, I think, are the perfect travel pants. So if my travel box comes with a pair of pocket pants, the Moro pocket pants, I'll be thrilled. I'll be like, yes, I'll take another pair. So anyway, the T-Rex is just, I guess this is the T-Rex without a V-neck. This is super soft. Very nice t-shirt. I can imagine this washing and wearing very well for a long time. I would probably tuck it in though if I was wearing it with this particular outfit. Maybe with like a pair of leggings I'd wear it loose, but with this I think it's better, kind of like shorter looking. Hey y'all, so here I am wearing the T-Rex in this lavender stripe V-neck. So it's the same exact feel as the last t-shirt, but this one is actually very like, I don't know, it just has a little bit more fitted feel because it's a 2 extra small. This was the one that I got for free as part of, I think because I purchased, I don't know, that when I checked out my second 2 bags, they didn't give me an option for a free T-Rex. So maybe it was you had to buy a certain amount of money to get it. I don't get it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I got it. I love it. I think it looks better when it's kind of tucked in as opposed to out again, just because it's this outfit. I'm going to come in a little bit closer so you can see the colors. So this color is so pretty, super soft. I like and prefer this more fitted look, especially since I think I would probably tuck it into skirts. Yeah, so pretty basic, but I know people love their T-Rexes, and there's quite a few variations of the T-Rexes. So I would hope that maybe one of the next 2 boxes I get will have a T-Rex in it, because I do like them. These are really nice t-shirts. So the Moto pants look great with every single top I've tried it on with. These are truly some amazing pants. I'm so stoked I got sent these. I actually, now I'm like, I'm gonna go search out the other colors unless I get one in my traveler box. But even if I do, having 2 extra small black pants is never a bad idea, just because it's nice to have extras. So this is another top. This is also from that Surprise Me mystery box. This one is called the Balloon Sleeve Blouse in Navy. This is a size extra small, 10 to 12, so it's a little loose on me, but that's okay. I actually really like it this loose. I think it suits me because it gives me more structure, like a little bit wider feel up here. So again, it's that balancing thing. It is, I don't know if it's meant to be kind of tucked out and worn with the hemline like this, but I don't know that I like it like this. I far prefer it when I pull it up, let it kind of sit up like this. So I take the hemline and I push it up like that, and then it kind of floats like a little bubble. And I think that looks really good. I think it suits this particular outfit. I think this may be my favorite top from the whole bunch. Even as much as I love that printed top, I think this might be my favorite because it's so pretty and this color is extraordinarily pretty. It's not navy. This is like a royal blue, but this is one of my favorite colors to wear. And I think with a nice little necklace, very pretty. Again, these are all like fairly basic things, and I don't have very basic things in my closet. I own a whole lot of printed items, so this gives me a little bit of like stuff I don't own, don't usually wear. So it'll allow me to have things that are probably more appropriate for like specific things in my life that I'm always like, oh, I should be wearing something a little bit more subdued. I'm going to show you this amazing coat. It is so beautiful. This is also, I think, probably an exclusive for the box because I can't find it anywhere on the site. I'm going to get to that in a few minutes, but I think it's an exclusive to the box, and I'll explain with my last outfit why I think certain pieces are exclusives. And by the way, the one I'm putting on right now is my favorite outfit of the entire box. What I'm going to try on last was actually a dud for me, which is that skirt, and I'll explain why when you see it, and then I'm just going to get the jacket on. This jacket, this collar is so beautiful. Look at this. Like, it is just exactly what I need in a jacket color. I mean, it frames me exactly right. The shoulders are a perfect fit for my body. This is a size 2 extra small. And like I told you, I was a little bit concerned about it being too tight. It actually is verging on not loose enough when I close it, but when it's worn open like this, it looks perfect. So I'll go ahead and show you. So here's it from the front, and here it is from the side, and then from the back. It is just a nice little lightweight jacket. It can be worn with layers. It can be worn just on its own. This is something that I think every woman needs in their closet, and I particularly love that it's classic, but it's got a little bit of an edge with this pretty unique collar. So I'll go ahead and close this up. It has the one button here. It has the one button there, so it is a double-breasted, but a single double-breasted closure, meaning that it's only one set of buttons. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I just wanted to pull this up a little bit so we could take a closer look at this beautiful coat jacket lapel. It's just really beautiful. These individual, it's hard to describe, but I think it's because I know how hard it is to sew this particular type of point on a lapel, and I know that this is superior craftsmanship because it is very nicely formed. And you don't see collars like this very often. The shoulder pads are just perfect enough for the frame of this jacket. There's no, like, I sometimes will end up with like shoulder gaping. This literally fits me perfectly, and especially through here, okay? Pull it down just a little bit so you can see it. Okay, now I'm gonna go back. So this is the front. It has the 3 pockets. They're all 3 working pockets, by the way. No interior pockets like I mentioned in the start of the video. From the side and from the back, it has it's like just a tiny bit tight through here, but nothing like extraordinarily bad. It just gapes just a tiny bit if I like stand with my feet apart, but I'm not, I mean, that's me being especially fussy about this jacket because I want to make sure that it doesn't split open too much. But I know I can wear it like this and that it looks good. So, but my preference is to wear it like this because I think it looks really pretty open like this. It's just just so nice. I mean, the length is perfect. I cannot get over how nice this is on me. So, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and try on the unfortunate skirt that doesn't fit me. It's not too tight. It's just far too loose. And then I'll come back and do the closing to talk a little bit more about which pieces I think are exclusive to the box and which pieces I think were on the site and are no longer there, and the pieces that are still on the site and available. Okay, so here I have on the bias skirt, and you may be thinking to yourself, well, it looks okay from here, and you know what, you wouldn't be wrong because when I hold my hands at my side, it doesn't look that bad. The problem is right in here, the seaming is just big enough that it puckers out. I actually probably have, I would say that I would need my hips to be, feels like at least 2 to 3 inches larger throughout, meaning the front, sides, and back to make it actually work because it is just far too big. The only way it looks right is if I actually tuck in the seaming. This means to me that even though the extra small ponte pants feel a little bit snug, that the extra small bias skirt may actually be the best choice for me just because of the way the sizing is. So I just want to show you because I acknowledge this is a beautiful garment. It is very well made. It is, I'm sure even in the 2 extra small it would be a very comfortable skirt, and I like the length. I like the fact that it gives you an option that isn't really available out there. I don't think there's many skirts that look like this available out there. Here it is from the side and from the back. I need to come closer so you can just see how poor of a fit it is through the hips and buttocks area. So I'll pull this up because I actually have a camisole on, so I'll just pull it up. So the waist it's a little loose. I would say, I probably easily have, 2 or 3 inches extra at least because it's an elastic waistband. And so it's so hard. You can kind of see the puckering there. I don't know. It's just not right for me. And if I pull it down, it makes it even worse. It makes it even more puckered. So because it's bias, it's meant to be sort of form-fitting. That's the whole point of the bias, is that it adds that natural stretch in a woven fabric because it's cut specifically on the bias to have that natural stretch in a way that knits don't. So it makes it a little classier and, I don't know, more appropriate for more events because you have knitwear, especially for a long time, it's just sort of relegated to going and hanging out and doing like exercise and stuff for the most part, and the wovens were a little bit dressier fabric. It is a real shame because I do like this skirt. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. I don't have anybody in my life that's shaped like me and bigger than me. Most of my friends who are bigger than me throughout, like here especially, or if they are big enough to wear this, the waist would be way too small. So I think I have to figure out if I just am going to sell it. I don't think I'm going to give it away. I think somebody out there would probably want to buy this from me at a more discounted rate because I wouldn't sell it obviously for full price because it was part of the Surprise Me mystery box, which I didn't pay all that much money for. So I don't think I would feel in good conscience I could sell it for much more than, a portion of the price. Of course, many of you out there are like, well, that's the whole point. You can go ahead and buy it for a little bit more or sell it for a little bit more, but I don't know. Anyhow, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to you more about this. The sweater tunic Grey Melange is for sure 100%, from what I understand, an exclusive to that box. This new tailored coat and iced coffee, I looked all over the site for that jacket and it seemed to be missing. Like there were other tailored coats that looked similar to it, but nothing looked like that. The Moro Pocket Ponte pants are still available on their website, and I believe it was about, I mentioned the prices earlier, but overall, if I paid $250 for the Elevator Luxury box, and if I'm basing my estimations off of sort of what's currently available on their site, Sweater Tunic really didn't have anything comparable, but I'm guessing, I think they probably sell it for $150 because it's a really nicely made garment. It's a beautiful merino wool. The new tailored coat is also it's a wool poly blend, but of course, as I mentioned, the tailoring is exquisite throughout it. I'm thinking $300, like $298 or something. So right now we're at, let's do the math, $450-ish. And the Moro Pocket Ponte pants are about $90 or $100. So let's just go ahead and say $550. So I'm thinking that the $250 invested ended up going to be $550. So that's a decent amount. And I will wear all 3 of those pieces. I think all pieces are really pretty. I think they all look decent on me. In the Surprise Me mystery box, the ones that are final sale, the T-Rex print, definitely will wear it. Based on what I understand, all T-Rexes are $50. So there's 2 T-Rexes in there because I'm counting what I was given as part of that mystery box. So that's $100 right there. And I think I spent $85 or $90 on the Surprise Me box. This bias skirt is actually on the website. This one is also around $100, so let's put that to $200. It might be $125, but I'm just going to go with $100. And this balloon sleeve blouse I can't find anywhere, and I don't think it's supposed to be like an exclusive. So if any of you have any knowledge of what the price may have been at some point, I can't find it anywhere online. I'm going to go ahead and say, based on the other blouses, again, about $100. So I'm saying, let's see, $100 with the 2 T-Rexes, and so about $300 in total for the pieces I received in the Surprise Me mystery box. And putting an outlay of about $85 or $90, that's a decent back. Even with the money for the skirt that I spent, it still is around $200 or so. So I'm thinking that's all right. I really love this blouse, and those T-Rexes are beautiful. So yeah, okay. I guess that's it. Thank you for watching this video, and be looking forward to next week or the week after. I don't know when I'm going to get them, but I'll be doing another one of these with my travel box and the mini mystery box. Okay, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I look forward to seeing you soon.